Sometimes you sit and think, I've done everything right. You prayed. You worked. You waited. You tried to be patient, to trust the process, to keep faith even when nothing seemed to move. Yet the door didn't open. The call didn't come. The opportunity passed by, as if it never even saw you standing there. And you whisper under your breath, why is my Kismet not coming? Kismet, your destined share in life. Some call it fate, some call it luck, but in Turkish culture, it's softer than both. It means what's written for you will find you when the time is right. Still, when that right time hides, the heart aches. Not with anger, but confusion, because you know you've tried. You've given effort, stayed sincere, remained grateful, and yet, silence. But Ibn Arabi points to a truth most of us miss. What God withholds is never to make you smaller. Sometimes, not yet, is the most merciful answer you could ever receive. Because a gift arriving before the heart is ready doesn't lift you, it crushes you. Delay is not denial. Your portion may already be written. It simply hasn't reached its appointed time. God sends every blessing wrapped in a specific moment, and until you become the person who can carry it, it waits. Think of a tree heavy with fruit. The branch bends but does not break, because the soil beneath is strong. Now imagine giving that same fruit to a thin green branch. It snaps. That's what happens when life gives before we're ready. Heaven waits for the soil of your heart to be ready. That quiet, unseen preparation is everything. Every Kismet seeks a certain capacity in you, a readiness. If your inner qualities don't align with what you ask for, the very thing you pray for could hurt you. An impatient heart rushing into love meets fire, not peace. Someone craving power before learning humility meets pride, not purpose. Anything that arrives too soon isn't your answered prayer. It's your ego knocking early. God doesn't respond to the ego. He responds to a heart that is ready. Ibn Arabi says that real prayer isn't only spoken with the tongue. It's lived through your state. It's who you become while you're waiting. You think you're waiting for the blessing, but sometimes the blessing is waiting for you. So before you ask again, pause. Ask yourself, I want this thing, but am I ready for what comes with it? Delay is not punishment, it may be protection. Every blessing carries a test, and God, in His mercy, will not let something beautiful destroy you because you're unready. That silence you call disappointment might be divine shelter. God never delays. It is we who rush ahead of the appointed hour. Ibn Arabi often says that the servant is not tested with his portion, but with becoming fit for it. Your Kismet isn't a trophy for display, it's a doorway. Once you walk through it, you won't be the same person again. When your real Kismet arrives, it divides your life into two halves, before and after. God will not hand that key to a heart afraid of changing locks. So you ask, why hasn't it come yet? The answer is that your prayer is still floating in words. God waits for it to take shape in your being. Maybe you and your Kismet aren't vibrating at the same frequency yet. God builds you from the inside out, not just preparing the event, but the soul that will live it. While you wait, remember this. We occupy ourselves with plans, but God occupies Himself with our awareness. He is watching who you become in the waiting. Kismet is born first inside, not outside. The seed sprouts in silence, already present, waiting for the eyes of the heart to open. Look closer at your intention. Why do you want what you want? Is it fleeting happiness or to draw nearer to God? God looks at your heart and your motive. When intention twists, provision pulls back. His mercy is disguised as emptiness. He withholds like a mother cooling soup before feeding her child. Timing follows the climate of your heart. God waits, and that waiting becomes the classroom of your soul. Some portions are written the moment you pray, but their seal remains closed until your soul can hold them. You don't receive your prayer, you turn into it. True Kismet is not something falling from the sky. It is a light rising from within you. Destiny comes not to the one who chases, but to the one who surrenders. Every feeling you carry is already a prayer. The one who passes the test rejoices not in the gift, but in the giver. People think destiny is fixed. Cloud it with fear and impatience, and you will think nothing is written. That hollow inside you is not a mistake. It is sacred space reserved for the right time. When the inner light finally reveals itself, the door swings open. That is the secret of true Kismet. When you stop chasing, everything starts finding you.